All right, so we have this Genius 180-day review video series. Thanks for checking us out. All right, I need a second. It's hot outside. Hot outside here in Florida. It's just humid. And here I am slaving away indoors in the AC doing videos about advanced EEM. All right, that's early end mining, by the way. EEM is early end mining. And my name is Robert, and I'm going to go over this stuff for you because this is some secret sauce with Genius that we're talking about. And this kind of gives you an idea of what to do now, what's happening now, what exactly is happening now in Genius. Well, it turns out that after 180 days, advanced miners are able to end their mining early. They're able to break their commitment. So is this a good thing? Well, this turns out to be one of the ways that Genius determines what is valuable about the token. So this is where the AI kicks in. This is another area that the AI is monitoring and working with to figure out what's worth it to you to early end mining. What is worth it for somebody to break their commitment. And so Genius is built on the philosophy that the most universal, the only things that are universally valuable to anyone in the world, or the only things that are actually scarce, are human attention spans, human attentions, and intentions or commitments. And the AI is constantly working to figure out, is it worth it for you to end mining? So that's why on day 180, people are allowed to end their miner. We're past day 200 for Genius. The Genius calendar is now past day 200, so the earliest miners are able to end. When this happens, Genius gets burned. When people end early, an amount of Genius gets burned due to this fee. There's like a fee that the AI basically, well, the tokenomics of Genius mixed with the artificial intelligence itself, mixed with user input and data and global data. What they do is Genius has a fee that it charges for you to end early, to break your commitment early. And if this fee is worth it, you're going to pay that fee. Anyone's going to pay that fee. Now, why might that be? Well, since 180 days ago or 6 months, Genius's price might be triple. So is the fee worth it? Could be. Let's put it this way. If your principal is $1 million Genius, right? And you got it for $1 per Genius, paid $1 million, right? Well, let's use a smaller number, like $100. Paid $1 per Genius. Let's just say these simple numbers. So you paid $100, you have 100 Genius tokens. And then 180 days later, your principal and rewards, let's say, is $110 or 110 tokens. You might not want to end early if you're going to pay a fee of, say, $50. So then you're left with 60 Genius. But if your purpose was like profit in regards to national currency or the US dollar, if that was your purpose, and in 180 days, Genius 3x'd in value, so it rose by 3 times the value relative to the US dollar, a fee of 50 Genius, you're not going to care about that. Now, that's a high fee as an example. But so you see, so you're happy to end the mining. And then Genius uses that information to figure out, we're going to change this fee for everyone who's currently mining, not people who mine in the future. Those people, that'll come later. Their fee will be adjusted as they are, but so this fee turns out to be extra revenue for the Genius miners who are still committed. Part of that gets burned. Part of that Genius gets burned as well. And I have here discounted Genius sold on the market. Yeah, so this individual is selling a lesser amount of Genius than they would have sold before by ending early. It turns out that this mechanic where Genius is allowing people to end early, monitoring people who do end early, and then change its fee structure, turns out that this is a very valuable part of Genius, something valuable that helps Genius's AI increase its value over time. So when you end your mining early, the fee counter will go up by 1 point. Well, 1 point is equal to the average size miner. If you're smaller than the average size miner or bigger than the average size miner, that point will be different. If you're one of the largest whales in the Genius ecosystem, the fee counter will increase by almost 2. All right, so early end mining, it results in even more Genius getting burned. So the more this fee counter rises, the more Genius gets burned when people end early or break their commitments. And the more additional revenue that goes to advanced miners who are still committed. All right, so there's early end mining with Genius. That can happen now that we are past 180 days. The oldest advanced miners that we have are able to end early, and that's going to end up having Genius burn more tokens and become more value through useful deflation that makes sense tokenomically. And at the same time, for the people who do break their commitment, it's because it's worth it to them. Some value commitment's worth it. All right, well, thanks for checking out this video. I'll see you in the next one.